moment, yeah. When I'm in the moment, in the moment, in the moment, yeah. When I'm in the moment, in the moment, in the moment, yeah. When I'm in the moment, in the moment.
Mr. Goodbread. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. I'm actually gonna play one of his videos where he talks about Russell Wilson. Now he has plenty of videos. He has plenty of videos about why Russell Wilson is not a simp. But a lot of them are like hour, 50 minutes, an hour to an hour. So I just found the shortest video for him break it down. Go get Mr. Goodbread. I put his link in the title. Go get Mr. Goodbread.
Now look, guys, I know how this topic triggers people, right? So if you're not mature enough to handle this topic, meaning if you still out here trying to live your best life and you still, you know what I mean, got the ants in your drawers and you still got to stick your D in everything, and if that's the life you living right now, then you're not mature enough to have this type of conversation. You know what I mean? The whole thing about Russell Wilson, guys, it's not about him being a square or him being a simp or him being anything. It's about the people that call him those things. The people that call him those things are in a worse position than him. That's the problem, guys. You cannot be focused so much on what this man is doing that you don't focus on yourself. Because whether he is simp or not, that man is happy, guys.
I agree with him on that, because as much as I, you know what I'm saying, tell y'all men to purge women out your life and not deal with them or whatnot, if you end up getting with a girl that you're happy with, I mean, what can I say? The information is out here. You know which women are bad and which women are terrible. If you're happy with it, with your situation, there's nothing I could say that's going to stop you from being happy. I have a friend right now who's with is younger than. Oh no, I have a friend right now who's dealing with a single mother, older woman, and he's happy. Nothing. I'm not going to rain on his parade. What can I say? I already know it's a terrible deal. I already know it's a terrible deal, and I know the outcome of it. But hey, my boy is happy. Who am I to rain on his parade? If they're together and they doing their thing, and that's what he wanted, that's what he wanted. Like I said, information is out there. He know I'll be talking about it. He see I be talking about it. That's on him. Now when it crashes and burns, I don't want to hear nothing about it. But if he happy, my boy happy. That's all I can say.
Any further ado, let's get on into today's video, man.
Since Channing have at home?
Depends. Which one? Because I want my wife, my daughters to bring home a corny guy. I want my daughters to bring home a square. You know?
They've been on about this square shit.
I understood what you were saying, though, but it's like I want my daughters to bring home a square.
We all
like,
do.
Yeah, we have all said that.
Yeah, but you don't want to hang with him, no. Y'all going home.
Hey, you know, it's interesting though, because like guys like that, man, they'd have kept me out of trouble back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's that mid-ground. But that's about, you're talking about the influence.
Yeah,
the influence of me being from Atlanta and being like, dude square. Like, I ain't gonna mess with him.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you about it too, like Happy Dad. We're not sponsored. We all happy dads. Do you embarrass your daughters?
Okay, squad, time to be real with ourselves. Like I said, you can only be mature for this conversation. We know what the problem is, right? Are we willing to sacrifice single mothers not being able to get with guys like Russell Wilson? Are we going to sacrifice that for them to continue to raise weak men and prostitute daughters? Because we know what's being raised with just the modern woman by themselves. You got to understand, it comes with a sacrifice. I get it. Russell and a lot of step dummies, they do things like become stepdads, and that we don't like that. But just because we don't like that, don't mean what they're doing is not beneficial to the community, to our message either. If
I agree with him. I agree with him because, as like I said, as much as we don't like what's his name, step dummies, as much as we preach like you should not be with a single mother or whatnot. If you go and be with a single mother and y'all able to make it work and y'all able to raise a family, then that's good. It's good that y'all are able to do that. Now, obviously, we know the unfortunate outcome that usually happens. We hope that it don't happen. We're seeing that with Russell Wilson and Sierra. It's not happening. I think they've been together for 8 years, maybe something like that. Almost 10 years, something like that. I know they've been together for a while. It helps raise the children. They're gonna have a father. The child's gonna have a father. And if he's able to, I guess if he what you call simp, if he's able to keep the family together, that's great.
if, if you like me and your message is about the next generation and you care about the kids, like I care about the kids, not my pockets. I'm good. I'm gonna make sure my pocket good. My message is geared around the next generation, so we can stop raising kids by ourselves, thinking that they not gonna come up unbalanced. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's go into what Waka Flocka said about that show right there, because he responded to that shit right there. You know what I mean? A bunch of grown men sitting around talking about another man that's square. And that's the problem, guys. Don't miss the message today. It's never about what Russell is doing, because he a better man than me. It's about the people that give him the smoke. Waka Flocka Flames slam Charlemagne and Shannon Crowder for Russell Wilson comments. Waka Flocka Flame says it's lame to joke about Russell Wilson being a square. Waka Flocka Flame says it is lame for people to discuss Russell Wilson's private life while reacting to a clip of Charlemagne the God and Shannon Crowder from the Pivot podcast. Crowder had previously labeled the Denver Broncos quarterback a square. That's lame shit, Walker commented on Instagram. Grown men talking about grown men for views, especially when y'all see Russ and his family happy, shaking my effing head. We gotta do better, for real, for real.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that as well because um, the reason why they call him a square is because you know what I'm saying. That's the problem we have with black people. That's the problem we have with black people. If you don't fit an aesthetic, if you don't act a certain way, you know what I'm saying. It's not even the fact that he got with Sierra. He would have been a square even if he didn't get with Sierra. I mean, he probably called a square before Sierra because I think he got cheated on by his first wife. So his wife thought of him as a square. That's why she cheated. So he was already thought of as a square beforehand because he's black, but he don't fit the aesthetic of a black man, which is thuggish, rudish, aggressive, but at the same time simpish. Like he got the simp part. He got the simp part, but he doesn't fit the other aesthetic of black men. That's why they call him a square.
While the podcasters joked about Wes Wilson being a square, they also admitted that he's the type of guy to bring home to the family. Wilson, who is married to singer.
That's a good point because that everybody knows this. Modern women knows this. Modern women knows that Russell Wilson is the type of guy you bring home to the family. The problem is, and this is where men have a lot of contention. This is where men have a lot of contention with what's going on. The problem is that the problem is that oh my bad. Okay, good. Yeah, this is where the modern got a contention. The problem is that modern women will go through so much trauma. They will have children from other men. They will deal with other men. They will go around and be with other sleep around, have their 3 or 4 phase, and then when they get tired, when they get used up, when they get with all this trauma, they get to you and then expect you to make them happy. So you gotta go through all these hoops. You gotta be better than the last man, no matter how she treated them. No matter if the man, no matter how the man treated her, the last man treated her, you gotta be better. If the man treated her like dog water, you gotta be better than him and do whatever it takes. If the man treated her great, you gotta treat her even better than he did. You gotta be better than the last man. So you worked all this time while you were younger trying to look for love as a man. You found out the hard truth that you actually got to be somebody. You finally worked hard to be somebody to get a woman, and the woman that you want has already been through trauma, have 3 different children from 3 different baby daddies, and it expects you. And it's not even that we get that in reward. That even if we get the girl, and we try to get the, and we even if we wanted the girl, right? And she went through all that trauma. She had 304. She had all those children, and we would still want her. The fact of the matter is that she makes it hard for us to get her, even if we wanted her, and we would actually chase her. She makes it 10 times harder than the dude that gave her her children. So we literally got to go through hoops, and we exhaust ourselves, and men are get tired of that. It is so. It's not even the aspect of us dealing with a baby mother that hurts us. It's the aspect of us them making it so hard for them to chase them when the last guy they were with got it for free. And she's coming with all this baggage. We've got to deal with the responsibility of dealing with her children, dealing with her trauma, dealing with her attitude, dealing with all this other stuff. That's the point of contention that men have with the single mother.
Sierra has long been teased for being corny. His former Seahawks teammate DK Metcalf commented on the narrative earlier this year, defending the 33-year-old. That's just him. People call it square, like, okay, if it's lame being a square, I'll be lame too. It's lame that you treat your wife good and y'all seem happy and y'all genuinely happy for each other. Cool. I want to be that way too. Metcalf said at the time, he's too good and too perfect that people can't see their life like that. Exactly. That's what
Hmm.
I've been saying for a long time over here. We understand. People want.
Yeah, no, he right. He definitely right. They call him a lame. They're gonna call him a square because you don't fit that aesthetic, and because he don't fit that aesthetic. And it's not even that he treats his family well. It's just that he's a good guy. He's just a good dude. He don't really get in trouble. He don't go around getting in trouble like that. He probably stays at home. He probably plays video games. He probably stays at home. He probably plays video games. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Mr. Goodbread. Again, shout out to Mr. Goodbread. Again, if you were just not catching on, give Mr. Goodbread, go to his page, give Mr. Goodbread a sub, and go donate to this man because we owe this man money about Russell Wilson. That's all. We owe this man money. But yeah, Russell was just a good guy. He's just a good overall guy. That's why they call him lame and call him a square. And most modern women love to call those type of men lame. I think I even did a live on this. A lot of modern women are defending the Pookies and Ray Rays because they talking about they got personality. They have fun. They give them the tingles. We just played that video earlier where the chick was like, we settled with the guy that we didn't really want, but we're gonna use him until we leave him. And shit, I think even Russell Wilson went through that himself with his first wife. The whole boring guy. Drop the link. All right, I'm gonna drop the link. Give me a second, Mr. Goodbread. The whole boring guy. They don't find exciting. A lot of modern women do not find that exciting. So when they get into a relationship and they find a guy boring, they get mad, and they get mad, and they would leave him for the next man, the better man. All right, Mr. Goodbread, I dropped the link. So looks like we're gonna get Mr. Goodbread to chime in on the show. Let's continue with the video.
Want you to match their failures. People want your success to match their success, and not too many of us are successful. So this is why they don't appreciate real shit, genuine shit. But again, it's lame that you treat your wife good and you'll seem and y'all.
All right, before we continue, we gotta give a shout out to my brother, Mr. Goodbread.
Salute, killer.
All right. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I appreciate you and salute to you. This is big for me because it's reality, man. And I love it. I love when people keep it real, like, and it's real. It's real. I get it. We could all go with the programming. We could all go with, because not only is the government programming us and society programming us, people have found a way to program us now too and make money off of programming us as well. The same template that the celebrities and the devil uses the celebrities. The same way these social media influencers are using the minds of their followers to make them really rich, but keep the followers stagnant. You know what I mean? And anything that's stale and stagnant is not growing. If it's not growing, then it's dying. And that's where we at right now. We got too many people in and around the manosphere that's just stagnant. They got all of these talking points, and they get all of these talking points, and they get all of these great lectures and spills, but that's just online. Then when they go offline and go into reality, none of that shit is working. None of that shit is matching with what they're actually seeing. You know what I mean? And it's getting frustrating. So now they look at the channels and they look at the people, the red pill people, the coaches, and they say, oh, they not real, they not valid. It's not that they not valid. It's just the information you intaking is not matching your reality.
Right. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. But that's so like I said, that's why I rock with your page, Mr. Goodbread, because you be telling the truth for real, and that's why I had to do a video, because this year we've been seeing a lot of divorces, and you've been the main one then that was talking about Russell Wilson. Even I've been like, bro, I don't agree with that. Russell Wilson is simp, but this whole year we've been getting divorce after divorce. Like, we have Destiny now, the Destiny part of the Red Pill. He talking about loving and meaningful relationships. Now he getting divorced. You did a video, Cardi B.
Yes, getting a divorce. She done. Don't forget the Iman Shepherd and his girl. They're done.
Yep. Tiana Taylor, they're done. It's not even just black people as well. I don't know if you know the actor Hugh Jackman, the guy who played Wolverine.
Yes,
divorced.
He's done.
He's getting divorced. So it's going on the board. But Russell Wilson, his wife, they staying strong. And I liked what you said in the beginning of this video, Mr. Goodbread. You was what you had said was how it's still, even though we might not agree with him being with a single mother, it was still good for them to get together, because they still can build a family. They're still building a family or whatnot. so the child will still have a male figure in the life.
Killer Quavo, man. That's what I mean by we gotta speak truth now, because men are so confused. Men are walking around here so confused. Men, you know what I mean? And that's one thing about black men, right? Black men is looking for direction, understanding we can create our own direction, you know what I mean? But black men have a habit of looking to be told which way to go. It's some shit that have to do with the way we were raised and our mother telling us what to do. So we
Right,
sit
right.
here and we look and we wait for somebody to tell us what to do. You know what I mean? So we got to be more truthful to each other, right? With the confused people running around here, you got to pick a struggle. You got to pick a struggle. Who are you going to fight for? Are you going to fight for yourself? Are you fighting for these kids? Because it come a certain age where our time has come. You know what I mean? As all of us as men, we have served in our war. Now we have to get the next army, the next generation of men prepared for the war. Or we gonna tuck our tail and just die and be like, oh well, we don't gotta deal with it. I don't gotta deal with it. I didn't cause it, so I don't got niggas gotta really watch what they say and what they really trying to promote. Cause you'll have somebody, I say that to say, you'll have somebody that say they are for the kids, right? But then if you say you are for the kids, then you gotta watch how hard you go down on men who are vetting their women and then deciding to mess with a woman who already have kids.
Right.
Because we know the biggest problem in our community is single motherism, right? So are we gonna cry about the problem and not fix it? Or are we gonna just let it, you know what I mean? So
Right,
it's a
exactly.
slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. And
Yeah, no, you're totally correct, bro. I'm going through that right now. I have a friend, I have a female friend right now. She's a single mother, but she's dating another one of my homies, and I'm hoping that they actually get together and have a relationship. Because I know for her as a single mother, it's going to be tough for her to find her a man because she's my age. She's 34. She got a single mother, and she's a single mother, and her baby daddy is kind of crazy. So she already found herself a dude that has intentions. I'm hoping that works out because I want y'all to be happy.
And that's a fact. See now, and my thing is, I don't promote any man that don't have kids to ever mess with a baby mother, because that's not fair. You deserve a chance to start your legacy on a clean slate. You know what I mean? So I don't
Facts.
promote that, and a lot of people get it twisted, but they don't get it. They want to get it twisted because they want to find something, an armor in my crack. But they get why I root for Russell, bro. Because if you're gonna take on another kid, then you do it right. Do it right. Don't be a fuck ass nigga. Know what I mean? And Russell clearly is not
Right.
a fuck ass nigga, because we all know if this future little son was with Future, not with Russell, the future little son will be a part of the statistics. So let's stop playing. You know what I mean? So we gotta understand. We gotta know, what are we rooting for? Are we rooting for a better day, or are we rooting for it to stay toxic? Like, you know what I mean, do we want it to stay toxic? Because it's staying toxic don't help nobody in the end. It don't help the
Right.
single men looking for a good woman. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the good woman is Pookie gonna always be attractive, bro. You know what I mean? And if we continue to let Pookie be the one that only dealing with these single mothers, the problem gonna spread.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I
a
mean?
fact. That's a fact. Yeah,
And
there's
then
gonna be some. Oh, go ahead.
and then of course we get the dudes that are go along, get alongs, right? We get the dudes that are like 45, 50-year-old men, then had about 9 babies, and now they run around here talking about don't date single mothers. Like, bro,
Right,
if you don't
right.
shut the fuck up, bro. If you don't
For real.
shut the fuck all the way up and go fix yourself, bro. Go fix yourself. You know what I
Right,
mean?
bro. You
So
got all the
that
baby
shit.
mothers talking about don't get with single mothers, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, come
Like
on, you know what I
this
mean?
dudes don't even have one. You got like 5 of them talking about don't
Right.
date. Like, get out of
Don't
here, bro.
exactly. All because of the chick you want to impregnate again don't want to let you get the coochie. So now you joined the go along, get along group that say don't date. Go on with yourself, bro. You know what I mean? the men who should not date single mothers are the men who do not have no kids. Y'all are the most high valuous men. I don't give a fuck if you only got $10 in your pocket right now.
Facts.
You feel me? The fact that you don't have a child makes you higher value than a $100,000 dude with 2 babies and a baby mother. You feel me, guys?
Damn, you speaking facts, bro. Man, I appreciate you coming on to the show, bro, because you broke that
I
all the way
appreciate your
down
space.
for real.
Yeah, I just appreciate real spaces, man. I mean, and you know what I mean? I always admire you since the day I met you. So I always admired you. OKL, a good brother, put me on to you. So, you know what I mean? I know OKL, he a great judge of character, and he a real MGTOW man. You know what I mean? So I know how you give it up. Real MGTOW, and real MGTOW, we're not going to bite our tongue because the truth is love. And we know whether we religious, spiritual, it don't matter. We know that in order to build, we got to tell the truth. In order to win, we got to tell the truth. It is no victory without truth.
That's a fact, bro. No, you're right. There is no victory without truth. That's a fact, bro. And I appreciate that for real, bro. I feel the same way about you and your page, brother. Because that's why I was like, that's why I had to do this video, because I'm like, like I said, I was the type of dude. I was like, yo, Russell Wilson is simp. Why he getting with Sierra? She your baby mother. All this yada yada. Then you broke it down. I'm like, damn, man, this dude is right. I feel sorry before. I was like, I had to do this video, like, especially when we had this dude Destiny. He did all the immoral simpish stuff. The wife sleeping with other or the open marriage or whatever. You know, he wasn't sleeping with, he wasn't smashing no other chicks. She was smashing all the other dudes or whatever. And then on top of that, he was bisexual. And he probably wasn't by choice. He probably did it following the woman's lead. So he following all the woman's lead, doing all the immoral stuff. But as soon as she was done, she left him. But that's not the case for Russell Wilson. So I was like, man, Mr. Goodbrand was right again.
and then Killer, peep game. Remember how this man started this season off, right? It was excellent. Everybody was doing videos. Oh, it's because of Sierra. It's because of Sierra. The man has won 5 in a row. Well, he lost last week game, but the man reeled off 5 wins in a row. It was quiet. But then what made me really zero in on the psychology behind this relationship and the black community and this black YouTube, the Black Manosphere, what made me really zero in, besides the fact I got behind the scenes and backstage information, intel, so I know what it is. Yeah, they use this, the Manosphere used this couple because it fits the mold. It got all of the characteristics in their little single mother template.
Right.
The problem is, they forget to tell you that the women that they're mad at is raggedy bitches. They're not even on Sierra level. Whether Sierra is a modern woman or not, she's not their type of modern woman, the modern woman that they fuck with. You know what I mean? Because the modern women that they fuck with, not only do they dress hoish like Sierra, they don't have the money.
Yeah.
They're dressing hoish on your dime.
Right. Yeah.
So don't get mad at Russell Wilson, because he could say, if you want to wear it, you buy it, and she'll be like, all right, and she buy all the whole shit, and he get to see her. But now you in a relationship in real life, you don't get to do that, because you know your shorty won't expect you to buy her the whole shit, and she's gonna wear the whole shit, and you're not gonna do nothing, because half these niggas that dox Russell Wilson, more than half of them niggas will sacrifice their manhood, Killer, for some coochie in private, bro. I guarantee you that.
That's a fact.
All them niggas online capping about Russell Wilson. Then it's simping in real life. It's cash out them bitches for coochie in real life. Talking about we gonna pay her to leave. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
No, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Because men will do a lot of strange things for coochie. That's why, bro. That's why I'm like, I already know how I'll fall. I'm just gonna make towel and not even just deal with this, because it's always gonna be a problem. When I was a blue pill simp, I used to do all the BS. That's what made me. I was like, oh, let me chill. So you're definitely right about that, bro.
But that part of that and the fact that why we don't talk about Papoose and Remy Martin. What's up with that? Like, why do we Why? And I say this and I mean it wholeheartedly. In the Black community, we are emotionally disturbed. We
Yeah.
love these rappers, but we hate the school kids. We hate kids that go to school. We hate that. We hate people that get it the right way. And Russell falls on the educated lane side because he's a schoolboy. He had to go to college to go to the NFL, and he's in. So they don't like the athletes like as much as they like these rappers. Now, you know what I mean? And I like the rappers more than I like the athletes. So I know you can't lie to me.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
I'm the same way.
I'm going to just tell the truth. I'll just
Yeah,
tell
I'm
the
the
truth.
same
But
way.
for real, right? I'm going to root for a rapper before I root for an athlete. Like, because I can relate to the struggle. Like, you know what I mean? But shit not right. I'm honest enough to
Yeah.
know, yes, I can say that, but I know that that's not right. And we got to get out of the habit of rooting for who we like instead of what is right. Like, you know what I mean? Right
Right,
is right and
exactly.
wrong is wrong.
Nah, that I couldn't put it better myself, Mr. Goodbread. Yeah, you really breaking it down right now, man. For real, for real. For real, for real. Now you're definitely right, bro. Because we definitely be propping up these killers and all that type of stuff, and then there's another. That's the reason why this single motherism stuff is happening because they propping up this hot girl summer, city girl type lifestyle. So but so nobody think about families. Nobody think about families, even blended families. So even with us talking about not dating single mothers, yeah, sure, because like you said, a man that have no kids shouldn't be dating single mothers, but you can't just exclude. Just say, oh, what if man has a child? He could date a single mother. There's no
Exactly.
problem with that. Brady Bush,
Exactly. He should. Those single mothers are for single fathers. Like, what's wrong
yeah,
with them?
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. You don't got to be down with the single guys. You don't got to be down with the single guys. You know what I mean? You stop chasing waterfalls, bro, and stick
Hmm.
to the rivers and the lakes that you used to, guys. You know what I mean? Understand. Stop looking. Stop worrying about what people gonna say about you. It's too many people not being their organic self because their environment that they're around, is not being their organic self. So it's just a few
Right.
niggas wearing a mask, a couple niggas wearing a mask around each other. Nobody is being their organic self. So it's no genuineness. This is why niggas go off and drink and smoke weed, bro, because them in their reality is so fake and phony that they can't relate to themselves until they get high or until they get
Mm.
drunk. And then when you get drunk and then the nigga get belligerent, that's who they really are. That's who they
Yep.
really are, Killer
Yep.
Quabo.
That's a fact. That is a fact, bro.
hmm And that's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's just sad though, the society we live in that promotes. You know what I mean? The devil really got the minds of the majority, man. Remember, you don't gotta fool everybody. All you gotta do is fool the majority, and then everybody gonna have to. You know what I mean? Even if we
Yeah.
not a dummy, the majority is. So you know what I mean? Democracy, bro.
Right.
Democracy.
Damn, that's a good breakdown right there. All right, let me continue the video.
Y'all seem happy and y'all genuinely happy for each other. Cool, I want to be that way too. Metcalf said at the time, he's too good and too perfect that people can't see their life like that. So now they want to hate on him. Like that's just Russ. I can't say what he does, how he does it, but that's just him. From the first day I met him till today, if I talk to him later on, he's going to be the same way. He's been the same way. And you see what I mean, guys? They're all saying what we have been saying for years over here, bearing false witness. Now, I'm surprised that Waka Flocka came forward because he's one of the rappers, you know what I mean? And we know how they fixated and they love their rap.
I definitely agree with that, Mr. Goodbrag. But I see Waka Flocka, he doesn't change his ways for a while now. Nigga went to college. I think he a farmer now, some shit like that. Craziness.
But we also know why. You know what I mean? Waka Flocka is a part of the Step Dummy Committee. So Waka Flocka know what it is, even though the rappers don't get the same heat, they don't get the same backlash. But remember, guys, Waka Flocka also was stepdaddying for his girl at the time, Tammy. So he not a stepdaddy no more. So he don't fit under the same umbrella as Russell anymore. But it's good to see that he defend real shit. Because that's what it come down to, guys.
Can you pause it real quick? That's all I got for you guys today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get ready to go. I got to go to the red carpet ring. You know what I mean? One of my wrestling channels. So, Killer, appreciate you again.
Oh, shit, word.
And, man, it's always real, bro. I'm going to try to share this one in my community tab when I get a chance. Thank you again, bro.
Oh, no problem, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. We hope you have a good show, bro. Real talk.
No doubt. No doubt, bro.
All right, bro. All right. And with that, we're gonna get to the ending. A shout out to Mr. Goodbread for jumping on to the show, man. That's real love right there. Like I said, I had to make that video because he really he really proved why Russell Wilson is not, for me, is not a simp compared to a lot of these other people that probably did simp for real for their wives, but unfortunately it didn't work out, and now they're getting divorced. Russell Wilson, you can say he's simping, but he's not getting divorced though. He got we just had the a matter of fact, let me actually play one more video. Before we end it. Russell Wilson did this for his girl. Right? He did this for his girl. And this was right after the whole this is right after the whole, what's it called? Cheesecake Factory. This is right after the whole Cheesecake Factory joint. Let's play this real quick.
Oh my gosh. Babe, this is like next level. This is like top. My honey knows how much I love Waffle House. He rented out the whole Waffle House, and I am the happiest girl in the world.
So she happy about Waffle House. She was happy about Waffle House. Yep. Shout out to Mr. Gerber. Yeah, I bet Sierra told him. Yep, exactly. I bet Sierra, I was about to say the same thing. I bet Sierra told him that she loves Waffle House. And she probably don't get a chance to go to Waffle House because she's so famous. Everybody gonna bother her. So that's why he rented out the whole Waffle House. It wasn't because he had the money. It's because she don't want the attention like that. Look what happened with the dude like PNB Rock. Some artists don't like the attention all the time when they walking around doing their own thing. So she probably don't go to Waffle House like that. She probably told him, I love Waffle House. I never get to go. Boom. He was like, let me rent out this whole Waffle House so she don't be bothered. She don't be bothered. And then we'll go and do this. That's why she's so happy about it. That's why she was so happy about it. That's a good girl right there. Ex-bride. That's a good girl right there. And man, we gotta find us a good girl like that. And I know we talking about don't date single mothers. Like Mr. Goodbread said, if you don't have no child, you're the highest value man if you have no children. But if the woman is a good woman, if she treating you good, she feminine, if she hits your check marks, she's a single mother, see how the child is. See her background. Because the worst off, because I usually say date a single mother if the father has passed away. If the father has passed away, it's different in that case, because when the father has passed away, the family has more reverence for the man that stepped into the relationship to take care of the mother and the child. They're gonna love you more because even though they love the father was taken from them. The woman essentially achieved her role in the vows till death do us part. I mean, he died. He died. So that's the best case scenario for a single mother to date. It's tougher with the guy. It's tougher if she has the baby daddy in life, because things can go awry in that stuff. But if she hits your checks, if she hits your flags, try it out and play the field. See what happens. You never know. You might get a Sierra. You might have get a Sierra. Empty nesters. If the kid is away for school, man, you're prime. Yep, in a prime position. Yep, exactly. Empty nesters. Yep, exactly, bro. You're in a prime position, and those relationships work better because that's how it used to be. This how it used to be back in the day. The men used to die in war, so if you were, so when you were a stepdad, you would receive better treatment because you took over the role because their dad died. The dad passed away. It had more respect back in the day, back in the 1950s. There was more respect then because men we didn't live as long. Simple things for simple women. All women want to be naked is female nature. Yep, that's fact, bro. That's fact, bro. Let's finish this video.
This is crazy.
Well, it's the M.I. crooked electric coming around the south from the street. Having the lows in that old southern south, please. Ain't nothing but incense in my atmosphere. I'm being the corners in my lag by, cause that's how we been rolling here.
Damn, they got donuts in the house?
This is like, for sure, one of the most epic things that you've ever done.
Waffle House.
I love you.
Well, I know that pregnant belly of yours wants some waffles and some eggs.
Yeah, I need all that.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm also gonna give another take to what Mr. Goodberry said earlier. About the whole minute why they use them as a marriage for template because we only see the one side of the marriage. We only see the stuff that Russell does for Sierra. That's why when the modern women try to use Sierra, Russell Wilson, all that type of stuff, we only see what Russell Wilson does for Sierra. We don't see what Sierra does for Russell Wilson. Now, I'm pretty sure she's a wife. She cooks, she cleans, she does whatever she does, whatever he wants her to do privately. It just so happens that she publicly puts the stuff that he does for her, all the stuff that he buys her gifts and, he simps for her and all that type of stuff. That's what she likes. And he probably told her what she likes, and she probably does what he likes. But we don't get to see that side. So I feel like that's why we kind of attack it more because, we only see him giving her, what did he get in? What did he get? But I'm pretty sure that if he was with her before he married her, and then told her what happened with his first wife and all that type of stuff, then you know what I'm saying? He happy. It works for him. Well, good for them. Good for them. Like I said, if it works for them, it works for them. He's happy. The family's happy. The kids are happy. Future ain't tripping. It works for them. You know what I'm saying? But again, shout out to Mr. Goodbread. Please, guys, go subscribe to his page and go donate some money to Mr. Goodbread by him being right. We owe him some money by him being right about Russell Wilson yet again. Because we got Russell Wilson still married, even though you could call him a simp all you want. He's still married to his chick. We got Destiny. Destiny allowed his chick to even go smash other dudes, and he still lost his girl.